may or may not know, I'm now back upstream. One little experiment, I moved downstream and fishing a few swims down there. Didn't exactly pay off because we had a few uninvited guests. Check out the footage. You can't eat my chair, mate. Oh God. Horsey people, what do we do? I don't like horses. Hello. Get out of the way of my bloody chair. Definitely stay away from my rod. You big softy. Well, I hope you're a big softy. Oh God, not another one. Right, time to get out of this place. Get back to my end. Yeah, horses that would not leave me alone. They were an absolute nuisance. They were eating my bed chair, they were standing all over my rod, everything. They were just too friendly. And they were friendly, there was nothing aggressive about them. But yeah, I can't be doing with that. Looking behind me. So I've come back up to our land now, which is got no livestock. They're funny though. It was quite funny at the time. But yeah, so I'm back up to sort of familiar swims that I fished. Obviously you've seen the Chub video, if you haven't, check it out. Also I caught pike just up in the next swim. Yeah, this is these are the sort of my go-to swims now. Yeah, I'm just fishing air injected lobworms, to be honest. I'd say it was a very, very last minute thing. I forgot to take cheese paste out, so I'd like to have come through, you know, sort of fish for a chub later on. I only remember this morning. It was literally last night, 9 o'clock, I made the decision to come fishing today. So it was all a bit of a rush job. I'd been perch fishing last week of making, so all my gear was sort of all over the place still. So I just threw it together last night. And I say I had these lobworms and dendrobean left. I thought, well, I'll just go down the river and, you know, just stick them on, see what I catch. But yeah, as I say, the river isn't fine fettle, to be honest. It's just dropping after the floods. It's got a lovely colour to it. It's got a little bit of flow on it. But unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, the weather is beautiful. It's sort of 14 degrees, mild, dry, sunny. It's going to make fishing. But you know, I'm not bothered, I'm here. Yeah, lovely. I hope you enjoyed last week's video of makings. The good, the bad and the ugly. As you can see from the video, like I said in the video, they have the place for commercials, and they do a lot of good and a lot of, you know, in a lot of ways. But there's also the bad, and I'm not going to go into that again. If you haven't seen it, have a check it out now. I'll put a link up there now. But yeah, I much prefer natural waters, getting out on that, you know, sort of rivers, proper lakes, where you don't see anybody. It's lovely. Yeah, it feels like spring today. It's spring in the air at last. I mean, it's only towards the end of February now, so we'll soon be into March, and then we're really motoring on there. So, yeah. Hopefully there's a chub or a perch or two about, or anything really, roach. I'm not really particularly targeting any species today. I just really wanted to get out on the river while I had an opportunity. So, and use this bit of bait, so it'd be a waste. You know, I bought all these worms, so for these bad boys, proper ones. I say I'm air injecting them, which I'll show you in a bit how I do it. So yeah, I'll bring you back. I hope you can hear me, by the way. I went to connect my microphones just, and unfortunately the receiver part that goes to my camera, it won't turn on. So if you've watched last week's video at Makins, you can see I had audio problems then. So clearly this receiver bit is broken, which is really frustrating. I'm hoping that I think they might still be under warranty. But yeah, it's just like the microphones are on, but they're okay. And I know the charge, it's saying it's full charge when I put it in the little charging unit. But yeah, it won't turn on. So I'm hoping you can hear me. If not, this will be a waste of time. Or you'll have to turn your telly up. Yeah. Nothing as yet, a little bit of interest. Keep getting the odd knock. As you well know, when I'm chub fishing, I only spend 5-10 minutes in the swim. If chub are in the swim, generally speaking, you'll catch them straight away. As I'm sort of perch fishing, or fishing for anything really, I am giving it sort of a little bit longer, sort of half an hour, 40 minutes, just to see what's about. There is quite a lot of bream along here as well. I'm not bothered, it's about getting out, to be honest. It's such a lovely day. It makes such a change to be out in nice weather. It's not raining, it's not freezing, it's really mild. It's just a pleasure to be out on the bank, to be honest. So yeah, I hope everyone's okay. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, it's been a tough old time. It's January and February, traditionally the most depressing 2 months of the year. Obviously you've had Christmas, we've had all the financial stuff that's gone on. People's skin after Christmas, and obviously it does affect your mental health. So just to let you all know, March is nearly here. We can look upwards rather than downwards, if that makes any sense. We can be positive rather than negative going forward. The spring's coming, and that always gives you a bit of a boost, doesn't it? You know. Yeah, and it has been really tough. You know, it's been a tough couple of months financially. The economy and everything's getting so expensive, isn't it? It's ridiculous. It's insane. Yeah, it's hard. It's tough. Even for people who don't suffer with mental health, you know, it must be tough. It's tough going for them, you know. But us special few. Get a bit low, get a bit depressed, and get a bit, you know, stressed, anxious. It's even worse. Which is exactly why coming out onto the bank and just declutter all that. It's like defragging a computer. So, but yeah, I was on the subject of Cast for Calm. Like and subscribe, leave a comment. I was on the phone yesterday to a dear friend of mine. He's more of a brother, to be honest, Greg. He works for a Armed Forces Veterans Charity down in North Norfolk, and yeah, he's helping me register this as a charity, him and his boss. So once Cast for Calm is registered as a charity, I'll start doing some fundraising, and I'll start doing funded coaching days. I'm not sure how all that's going to work yet. That's all to come, but yeah, I'll let you know more information as it comes. It's a slow old process, as you can imagine. Anyway, time for coffee, I think. I've just moved swim. Literally first chub, straight in. Clearly a chub. He's fighting hard in his current. I hadn't even got time to settle down. I literally just got in, chucked out, just getting my stuff out of the bag. Oh, it's got found a snag. Oh, it's out. Oh no. Oh, he's out. That's a big old chub there. There's the all are down there. You alright? Yeah. Yeah, unbelievable result. 5.8. That is now 10 chub over £5. I think 3 over £6 and a £7 this season. And when you consider I've barely been able to get out in the rivers because of flooding, it's incredible. It just tells you a lot about this stretch, really. It, I mean, look, it's bright sunshine as well. As I say that, the cut sun goes in. Yeah, bright sunshine. It's hardly chub conditions, but there is a lot of colour in the water, so that's helping. But yeah, I'd normally, as I've said a million times before, I'd normally move after I've caught one. But quite frankly, I can't be bothered today. I'm quite happy with that chub. I'm after perch as well, so it wouldn't spook the perch off. So, yeah, that was on a lobworm, air-injected lobworm. I put a bunch of dendrobina on there. Dendrobina are just smaller worms. Different species, they're just smaller. Call them night crawlers, I think, in America. But yeah, what a result. £5.8. And for those who are sort of not anglers, I will say that a chub, a £5 plus chub, is a massive chub. It's a really big chub. You know, a good fish is £3 or £4. So to catch a chub over £5 is sort of, well, put it this way, when I fish other rivers, right, my target would be, a big chub would be £3 or £4. I'd be very pleased with it. If I got 1 over 5, that'd be like, honestly, it's a once in a season fish. So that's a sort of, you know, that's a sort of stamp of fish we catch it. I mean, that is a big chub. Fantastic fishing. Love it. It's a lovely day. It's really warm now as well. I do hope you can hear me, by the way, because the same, my microphones have gone up the Swanee. Yeah. There was a guy earlier on, he's been given permission to what do you call it? Metal detect. 2 metal detectors. And they found a couple of Roman coins. So this whole area here was a Roman settlement. When we lived here, which was literally just lived there, in the mill, my dad actually gave permission to a archaeological society to do a dig next to the house. and they found like a small settlement. This field we're sat in now, the A5 is literally 100 yards behind me. And these fields here were a big Roman settlement, and they found hordes of coins, of arrowheads, tools, you name it, they found it. There's a big sign down there. If I think about it, I'll take a photo so you can see. I'm not sticking up here now, but it tells you about the area. I think I said in the first video I ever did, actually, on the waters that shaped me, and when we fished the canal for Zander, I explained that this area was where Boudica met her demise, where final battle. If you have a look at the video I did, it's here, the Zander video. There's a lot of information on that. It tells you a bit about what, the Roman army and where they come in. You can even see the valley where they came in. But yeah, we are literally, the canal's just over here, so we're at the bottom of the valley now. The battle would have taken place around in this area. Incredible history, really. Yeah, we've had, even as kids when we were playing in the fields, we used to find bits and bobs and take them to my dad, and my dad would identify them for us. Tools and all sorts. The whole place is littered with coins. So yeah, there's a couple of lads Mancetter that have found a couple of coins already. Yeah, it's an interesting area. That's what interests me about fishing. It's not just the fishing I like, it's the area I'm in. So obviously you've got the Roman aspect to this. Obviously the fact that I used to live here, it's always it's sort of my home venue. A lot of memories here from my childhood, as we've discussed in videos gone past. But yeah, this is the place I love to come. This is where I'm happiest. I have all the places I fished all over Europe, big lakes, and talked to big carp in France and Belgium, Luxembourg, fished all over, and it's this place right here that makes me happiest. So I've just had another quick move. Before casting, I thought I'd show you set up properly. So like I said earlier, I've got my trusty Free Spirit CTX feeder, 2000 size reel. It's a little mini bait runner, £6 feeder line, straight through, Dave Arrow. Business end, simple. Got a 2 ounce lead and a run rig kit to a rig stop, core and rig stop, and then about a foot, £4 fluorocarbon hook link to a size 8 Drennan Super Specialist. Simple as that. And then either a lobworm or a few dendrobinas. So let's get it out in the swim, see if I can't nail another one. Right, my time is done, and I can honestly say that's one of the most enjoyable sessions I have had for a long time. Only the one fish, but when your only fish is a 5.5 pound chub, you're more than satisfied. Missed another bite earlier on as well. That whipped round this morning, and to be honest with you, there's almost certainly another fish in this if I wanted it. Because obviously we've still got the my preferred time to catch a chub is just before and just after dark, and I could almost guarantee you another fish if I fished till after dark or just before dark. But quite frankly, it's a Sunday afternoon. I've had a wonderful day. It's reset the mind. I've it's been a beautiful wet day of weather. It's a proper spring-like day. Absolutely stunning day. And I'm done. I'm rested. I've achieved what I wanted to achieve. I've caught a nice fish for you for the camera. I'm personally rested up. I've got a nice video, I think, to put together. Well, you be the judge of that. And all's well with the world. And I want to get home and watch the footy. A bit of tea, which I have no idea what we've got yet. And relax for the evening with my beautiful wife. She'll watch this now on next Sunday when this comes out, and she'll just call you prat. But yeah, if I don't catch anything else, so I'm just fishing while I pack away. My wife's on my way to pick me up actually, so I better hurry up. But yeah, so I'd like to say thanks for watching as usual. If you're enjoying the videos, please leave a comment. Obviously subscribe. It costs nothing. It's free to do. Just literally click the subscribe button and like the video, and please comment. Leave a comment. I love it. I love answering your comments. So yeah, but yeah, bit of a mixed session. I literally wasn't targeting a particular species today. I mean, you always know you're in for a chub, fishing lobworms and dendrobina. But you know, some days, especially when the weather's like today, it's just nice to get down on the river and chuck a worm out and see what comes along. And luckily for us, a 5'8" chub came along. So yeah, it's a beautiful fish. So gotta be pleased with that. Yeah. So anyway, thanks ever so much for watching. I really do genuinely appreciate it. And I'll catch you next time. Thank you very much.